Hey chocolate friends, Carla here with Opening Chocolate, and today I am going to be talking about an American chocolate maker out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. This one, Mausi. I think I'm saying that almost correctly. This company was started, and I've got several of his bars. He sent me a whole bunch of bars to try, so I have lots of different ones to show you. This was started in 2020 by Darwin Pavon. He has a degree out in agricultural engineering and animal science, and he is an experienced food exporter. So he also exports things like shrimp and coffee and fruit. And in 2013, I think he's also native to Honduras. I think he is from Honduras. So in 2013, he started Theodore's Coffee Roasters in Michigan. And in 2020, it was kind of the roasting. There's a little bit of overlap with coffee and chocolate. And so he decided to include chocolate in his lineup. He had a friend from college who they got together in 2020, and his friend specialized in food processing. And so his friend helped him develop the recipes and the roasting profiles for the chocolate, and they did lots and lots of experimental batches. He told me about some of the mishaps that can happen in chocolate. He said in one of their batches they were running the two 8-pound melangers. One had white and one had dark, and for some reason overnight they had just, the lids had come off and they had spewed chocolate everywhere and gotten out of control. If you're a chocolate maker, you know how fun that is to clean up. And then the other one he told me about when he was experimenting, so he has a chocolate he sent two that has Cambuzi chili in it, and he sent me this one. This one also has Cambuzi chili in it, and he said this was a fun one to experiment with because the Cambuzi pepper is very hot. And so when they first tried it, he put in about a tablespoon for 8 pounds of a 60% cocoa. He said it was so hot. So where they landed to compare with where they started was less than a teaspoon for 60 pounds of chocolate. So this is one spicy little chili, and that's why you experiment when you're making chocolate. So he 2020 they did all this experimenting, and they have come up with this line of chocolates, and he's still experimenting. And what I love is that he's not just doing your traditional 70% Kokoa Kamili, 70% Maya Mountain, whatever, the same thing everybody does. He's experimenting. He's got some unique things. So he sent these to me for evaluation and to show on the video. So he sent me a Himalayan pink salt, which is a 62%, a milk chocolate, a coconut vegan chocolate latte, 62% matcha, a French lavender. So look at the pretty colors on these packages. And then he also sent me a bunch of, so I showed you the two Cambuzi ones. He sent me a bunch of white flavored chocolates. So the passion fruit one is this gorgeous, let me just open this quick and show you some of these colors. So this pretty yellow color in the passion fruit. He sent me a blueberry, white chocolate blueberry one, which has this gorgeous, this is not coming up in the camera, it's a gorgeous purple color for the blueberry. It's got blueberry and pistachio actually. And then he's also this blue one that is made with spirulina. And if you want to know about spirulina, check out this video here, because I did a whole video on what makes your chocolate blue and what is spirulina. So he sent me all of these. Oh, and one more beautiful This is an orange infused white chocolate. So beautiful colors, experimenting with flavor. So I'm excited to try a lot of these today. The ones that I am going to try with you today, I think I'm going to open this one, the 62% cacao, because it's good to know just what the taste profile is he can pull out of a plain cacao. And then I'm going to try his French Lavender as well. So we'll try those two for the video. So let's flip the video camera around and open them up. All right, so these are the two bars I'm going to try today. I really like this packaging. It's really classy, and I love this stylized cacao pod that he's got on here. The name of the chocolate company comes from German. So in Germany, it's a reference to a little mouse or a sweet or innocent child, or your little kid or your baby. So it's actually his nickname of his daughter, but you could also say that chocolate is his baby as well. So single origin. On the back, he lets us know that he's making Kokoa Kamili. That is single origin. This is 62%. Let me peel this off and see what's underneath here. Some more of the nice stylized, direct and ethically sourced. Yeah, let's see what else we got on here. So vegan, gluten-free, single origin, and ethical trade. All right. That's about it. So let's pop this open. Oh, he's got some stuff on the inside of the package, but it's kind of hard to see without me ripping the package open. Maybe I'll do that later. So let's take a look at the chocolate itself. Put that back on there so I don't forget. All right, so it looks nice right now. It's got nibs on the back. So it looks pretty nice. Look at this nice mold. That's a pretty mold right there. Nibs on the back. Looks like it's in temper. We got a little bit of overflow here, but that's okay. Extra chocolate for me. Let's listen to the snap. Ooh, that's a good snap. Looks like it's still in temper. What I'm going to do now is I'm just gonna rub my thumb on this a little bit to warm up the cocoa butter and release the volatile compounds and see what we can smell, and then we'll taste it and see how it tastes. All right, so this is a nice chocolate bar. He's done a good job with the Kokoa Kamili. I want to eat more of this. I want to snack on this as I'm telling it to you. So I get nice fudgy brownie notes in the aroma when I taste it. I get a initial bright pop of fruit, pineapple, cherry, lemon, all with undernotes of cocoa. Nice little crunch from the nibs on the back. That's a nice texture addition. The melt is smooth and creamy, so really nice melt. Good bar. So I'd say he's got that one figured out, the 62%. Let's take a look at the French Lavender here. So it's got made with the 62%. It doesn't say if it's the Kokoa Kamili or not, but I think that's the chocolate he's using. Dark milk infused with organic French lavender and roses. So, you know, sometimes with floral inclusions, you can lean, oh wow, okay, look at this. Sometimes floral inclusions can kind of head towards the soapy end, but look at the back of this bar, you guys. There's some inclusions in this bar. Wow. All right, look at all those beautiful inclusions. It's look at the front. So my bar got a little bit broken in half. That's okay, that happens sometimes. So again, gorgeous mold on the front. This looks pretty nice. Looks like it's still in temper. But the back is the star of the show here. Look at all those nibs. They're just falling off, waiting to be eaten everywhere. So I'm just gonna pop one in. Oh, the nibs are nice. They're not bitter at all. Wow, these done a really nice, and even in the nibs I can taste the floral. Okay, nice job on roasting the nibs. I'm excited to try this bar. So I don't know whether the inclusions are just on the outside or if they've ground some into the chocolate. So what I'm going to do is same thing I did before. Let's listen for a snap. Good snap. It's still in temper. Looks good. Nice even. What I am going to do is I'm just going to warm it up a little bit with my thumb again and smell the volatiles, and we'll see if we can tell if he's mixed some into the chocolate in the grinding process or if it's just an inclusion. All right, so this is a really nice bar too. So I would suspect that the inclusions are not ground into the chocolate as well as just being on the back. So I think they're just added onto the back, but they've had time to mingle with the chocolate a little bit. And when it comes to florals, most of the taste or flavor sensation that you're getting is through your nose. So you're getting it retronasally as you breathe in through the back of your mouth as you're eating. And a lot of times those florals can be overwhelming, especially with lavender. I don't find it so much with rose, but with lavender that it starts to taste a little soapy. But he's found a nice balance here. This is a nice balance between the chocolate and the lavender and the rose. And from the 62% cacao to the French lavender, I find that the inclusions, including the nibs themselves, have kind of toned down the brightness. It's still there, but in addition to the fruity brightness of the 62%, you also have the lovely lavender notes. The rose is much, much more subtle than the lavender, but it's in there, and it's quite a nice chocolate. So that one I would definitely eat again. I was curious to try one of his white chocolate infused bars that he had sent me, and so this one, it does have a little bit of bloom on it, but I think that's my fault because I got this during the summer and I wasn't here when it arrived, and so it does have a little bit of bloom. So it may or may be my fault in this case, but it's got this beautiful color to it and smells nice. Smells like white chocolate. Looks like a nice color. Let's give it a try. Okay, so this is a nice bar. It's the white chocolate is nice. It is the fruit flavors. So while the camera was off, I popped in a few other bites of his fruit bars to see. He leans toward the mild side on adding the fruity flavors. So it's not super strong, but it's nice. You definitely get a hint of orange in there. And yeah, a nice bar. And I love that he's doing these flavor explorations of all the different kinds. I'm just curious to see what this matcha bar looks like. Oh yeah, look at the color. So you guys, the colors on these bars are just fantastic. I love the color. So this is his matcha bar. So very exciting. I love it when chocolate makers get creative. When you've been doing this for as long as I have, another plain 70% is not as exciting as it once was. So I love to see chocolate makers exploring flavor and being creative. Let's flip this around and we'll finish up. All right, so that's some of the exciting flavors and colors and explorations that's happening in Maasai chocolate. I asked Darwin what some of his goals were for the chocolate company. He said he wants to be innovative with flavors. I think you're well on your way to checking that one off. And purchasing directly from the growers and giving back to them is important. He told me that he supports a charity in Honduras called the El Bueno Samaritano Integral Center. And he said they actually provide them with 50% of their budget for the year. And it means they can feed 180 kids 2 to 3 meals a day for the whole year, which is fantastic. And I love that he wants to continue doing more direct trade with the growers, and with his experience in exporting, that I think he'll be able to expand on that. So that is, let me hold it up, Maasai chocolate out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that company. So I hope you will join me next week as we explore a few more things having to do with chocolate. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure to let me know and I'll get back with you. Thanks for watching.